This is a Chuki Beat production.
Merry Christmas to all y'all boys. I hope you guys have a really good Christmas with your family. And yeah, I know a lot of people might be getting the game today, so I've been making an updated build video on all my glitchy builds. This is my slashing playmaker. This is like the BP build from NBA 2K20. That build was one of my most favorite builds out of any 2K that I ever used. It went crazy. So this is the BP build version from NBA 2K20. It's my slashing playmaker. This build is mostly blue with some green, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to make it. Make sure y'all boys drop a like, drop us up, turn on post notification, join the EYESO gang, and let's get right into the video. So yeah man, I've been doing an updated build video on all my glitchy EYESO builds. I've showed you guys my point forward, my two-way pass first wing, my two-way slashing playmaker, and for my last build that I'll be using, I'm going to show you guys my slashing playmaker. All these builds go crazy. I know, like I said, a lot of you guys may have just got the game for Christmas, so any of these builds will go absolutely crazy on the EYESO, and they all are unique from most of the builds that you generally see on 2K. So yeah man, the way that I made my slashing playmaker is I went shooting guard because this is going to give you the most badges possible. The badge spread on this build is crazy. You get 16, 16, 16, and 6. I always go left-handed on my builds, and then I always choose the number 5, but you can literally choose any number that you would like. Now for this build, we went mostly blue with some green. So that pie chart is going to be this one right here. You don't want to get them confused. This is the mostly blue with some green. This is the half blue, half green. You want to go mostly blue with some green. And then you always want to choose the speed physical profile. Now let me show you guys how I set up my attributes. All right, look man, this is how I set up my attributes. And like I said, the badge spread on this build is crazy. 16 finishing, 16 shooting, 16 playmaking, and 6 defense. You get Hall of Fame finishing on this build. The way that I'm going to show you guys how to make them, you're going to be able to do all the glitchy drill moves, and you're going to be able to shoot lights out, and you're still going to be able to play solid defense. For the body shape, I believe I went defawn on my version of this build, but you can choose any one that you would like. For the height, you have a couple of different options. I'm going to show you guys what I did on my build because I wanted the slashing playmaker name. I went 6'4", and then you want to put the weight all the way down, and then you can up it just a little bit to where you gain some strength but you don't lose acceleration. So we're at 178. So listen, this is what I did with my wingspan. You don't want to max out your wingspan because you want to have contact dunks and an 85 ball control at 99 overall. What I did is I went 2 ticks under max wingspan. So check this out, at 99 overall, you're going to have contact dunks, you're going to have an 81 3 ball, which is more than enough. You're going to have an 85 ball handle, which is going to allow you to do every single glitchy drill move, and then you're going to have solid defensive stats. This build goes absolutely crazy on the EYESO, especially once you get this build to a 99 overall. And then for the takeover, you can choose any of these takeovers that you would like. Me personally, I went slashing takeover just because I feel like that's the most OP, but also shooting takeover will go crazy on this build as well, so you can literally choose either one and it will come out as a slashing playmaker. I made the build this way because I wanted that slashing playmaker name because I already had a two-way slashing playmaker. I'm going to show you guys how you can make a two-way slashing playmaker out of this pie chart, and it's low-key a catfish build. And then I'll show you guys all the best badges that you want to equip on this build as well. So yeah, man, let me go back here and I'm going to show you guys how you can make a two-way session playmaker catfish build out of this build. So you want to leave everything the same, like the badge spread out is going to be the same, the weight is going to be the same, except this time you want to change the height to 6'3". Once you do that, you want to leave the weight the same. You can put it down and then up it just a little bit to where you don't lose any acceleration. For the wingspan, on the 6'3" version of this build, you want to max that hoe out. So once again, at 99 overall, you're going to have your contact dunks, and then you're also going to have an 85 ball control as well. Your three-pointer is still going to be good. At 99 overall, you're going to have a 79, which is more than enough, and you're going to have slightly better defense with a longer wingspan. Over 6'3", you can choose any takeover that you would like. This version of the build even gets lock take, which is kind of crazy. But I would go session on this build, and then you guys can see it comes out as a two-way session playmaker. This is definitely a catfish build, because when people see two-way session playmaker, they're going to sag off and think you can't shoot. But on this build, you basically have an 83 ball, you're going to be able to spark that hoe. But I went with a session playmaker just because I already had a two-way session playmaker and I wanted a different name. So you can choose either two of those versions of the build, whichever one fits you best. Now I'm going to show you guys the badges that I would equip on this build. For your finishing, I would do something like this. You get 16 finishing badges that you can put on Hall of Fame. So you want to make sure you have Limitless Takeoff on Hall of Fame and Fearless Finisher on Hall of Fame. And then I would also use Post Riser and Slowly Finisher on Hall of Fame as well. But you can choose whatever you would like. Shooting, you get 16 of these that can go to gold. With an 83 ball and these shooting badges, you're going to be able to spark up. I would use these shooting badges. I literally use a 65 3 ball all year. So going to an 80, it's extremely easy to shoot on this game as is. And with these badges and the jump shots I'll be showing y'all boys, you're going to be able to spark up extremely easy on this build. For your playmaking, I would do something like this. You just want to make sure you have your unpluckable, quick first step, and handles for days. Ballad on bronze, you need bullet passer on silver. I put quick chain on gold, and then I put tight handles on silver, but you can basically adjust it however you want. But those are the essential badges that you need to be able to ISO. For your defense, I'd probably do something like this. You have your clamp so you can guard the perimeter, and then you'll be able to get good block animations around the rim with rim protector, intimidator, and chasing artist. And I put pick dodger on bronze as well, just because a lot of people be using screens nowadays. So yeah, man, that's my session playmaker. This build is gonna go crazy, super underrated, especially at 99 overall. It's like the BP build from NBA 2K20. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are gonna make any of the 4 builds that I show y'all boys. Again, Merry Christmas to all y'all. Thank y'all guys so much for all support. It's been your boy JR, and I'm out. Peace.